time I will be doing a deck build video on a Dark Magician deck, so let's get started. Skilled Dark Magician, I mean, it's kind of a center stone, well, one of several center stones for pulling out Dark Magicians, obviously. Every time you activate a spell or your opponent activates a spell, you can put a spell counter on, remove 3, destroy this card, special summon out any Dark Magician. So, yeah, then I've got my Shonen Jump Dark Magician. Yeah, so, anyways. Another Dark Magician, and then the original Starter Deck Yugi Dark Magician. So, 3 of those guys. Then, 2 magic formulas give Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl 700 attack. When this card is sent to the graveyard, I gain 1,000. So, 2 of those just for good measure. Dark Magic Attack. So, yeah. One of Yugi's favorite lines whenever he's using Dark Magician, and destroys all spells and traps on your opponent's side of the field, so yay. Then we have here Dark Magician Girl. She gains 300 attack points for every Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in either player's graveyard, so 2 of her. Starts with a 2,000 attack, 6 stars, so can't get better than that. Sage's Stone. When you control Dark Magician Girl, you can special summon 1 Dark Magician from your deck, so run 2 of those. Then Knight's. Alright, so Knight's title. Yeah, I can activate this when I control Dark Magician, tribute Dark Magician, and special summon out Dark Magician Knight. Dark Magician Knight has an okay effect, but he's really not in there for that. He's a Dark Magician card, so yeah, moving on. Then Black Magic Ritual. I think we all know which card's coming next after this. So yeah, this can only be you can only activate this card when you have him in your hand, but you have to tribute up to 8 stars to special summon him. Magician of Black Chaos does not have an effect, but he's got 2,800, so he's pretty cool, and he looks awesome. Then, yeah, my extremely beat-up Sorcerer of Dark Magic. I mean, he's in here just because you can special summon him with him. So, it works. I never think I'm gonna ever play this guy. So, then we're getting on to some of the special summon cards. Dark Sage, yeah, you really need a Time Wizard to summon this guy out. So, and that once again plays off of Time Wizard's Russian Roulette ability. So it's kind of dangerous, but if you can pull him out, good for you. If not, well, pray to God you don't have some pretty high-powered monsters out there. So then Mirage Knight, another monster that requires a special summon card. In fact, he requires a fusion. Dark Flare Knight. I'll talk about this guy a little later on in the video. So, moving on. Then, Magic Cylinder, of course, to redirect all attacks. So, you know, useful. Power Sink Stone negates all activation of spells and effects, actually. When this card has 2 counters, yeah, face-up monsters can't use their effects. So, really useful. Hey, I think we know Skull Layer. And we know what else is coming up here. So, Coffin Seller, Dark Room of Nightmare, and Gravekeeper Servant. If you want me to explain the value of these 4 cards, please send me a private message. So, yeah. Hey, look, it's that Time Wizard which you need to use to summon out Dark Sage. Then, Buster Blader, we all know his effect. And for those that don't, he gains 500 attack for every dragon in your opponent's field or graveyard. So run 2 of him. You'll see the significance of that later on. Skilled White Magician, same kind of thing. You know, he special summons out Buster Blader from the deck, graveyard, or hand. Same with your Skilled Dark Magician. So, yeah, really useful. But Emblem of the Dragon Destroyer, also a really useful card. Pulls a Buster Blader from your deck or graveyard. So, kind of cool. Different Dimension Capsule. It's an okay card. I mean, you select 1 card in your deck, remove it from play for 2 turns, add it to your hand. So, you know, if you don't need a card right this very second, but you think you might later on, use it. Polymerization, obviously, is going to be in here. Monster Reborn, another Polymerization. These cards are used for fusion summoning out of the hand, field. Unfortunately, not the graveyard or deck. There are special ones for that. So, oh well. Fusion recovery retrieves a poly or a monster from your deck or from your graveyard. So, Fusion Sage, add a polymerization from your deck to your hand. Swords of Revealing Light, one of Yugi's favorite cards. We always see him spamming this in Duelist Kingdom. But still a good card. Stalls for 3 turns. Soul Release. Yeah, it goes back to that whole Red Nova problem that everybody seems to be having nowadays. So, really kind of a fun card to use. Infinite cards, obviously, to max out your hand size when you're running, I think this deck's about 50 cards, so, yeah, kind of useful. Pot of Avarice, I run 2 of. Retrieve 5 cards from your graveyard, draw 2, so, yeah. Magician's Valkyrie, when you line up 2 of her, which actually I have now, so, yay. Yeah, they can't attack anything, so, you'll see me with a lot of those, lockdown combos in a lot of my decks. Soul Exchange, we all know it, so, they brought it back. Pitch Black Power Stone has 3 spell counters on it. It's kind of useless on its own, but when you have Miracle Restoration, where you remove 2 and resurrect either Buster Blade or Dark Magician, that can be really useful. So, yeah, Magician circles in here purely for one reason. Dark Magician Girl, Skilled Dark, and Skilled White, and Time Wizard. So, yeah. But your opponent gets to pull out a level, or a 2000 attack point spellcast roll. It's okay. Could be better. Yeah. And then I'm running 2 Scrap Iron Scarecrows just there's that Dark Hex Seal Fusion. So, yeah. I've got that in there for this guy, because I'm not going to run a, Planet. So, kind of fun. I like this card a lot. So anyways, that's the main deck. Now up to that. So here we go with the Dark Flare Knight. As you saw earlier in this video, there was a Mirage Knight. So I'll tell you some things. See, Yugi really only used this once, and that was against, oh god, it was in that stupid little Cyber World after Battle City. So yeah, he used Dark Flare Knight, destroyed it, and then he special summoned this guy out. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Because, see, when Dark Flare Knight's destroyed in battle by a monster with higher attack, and you're the one attacking, you can special summon this guy. And, well, yes, that's good. He can only attack once, and then he's removed from play. Kinda sucks. Oh well. Well, anyways, good card. Great card, temporary. So, then I'm running a Dark Paladin, and, well, hey, another Dark Paladin. So, yeah, that's it. For my extra deck, I'm only running 3. If I wanted, I could add, like, some Skull or something else into this deck to make it a little bit more entertaining, but it's a pure Dark Magician deck, so, yeah, only these 3. Now, if I could find the other Dark Magician fusions, I would run those gladly. So if anyone has one and they want to sell it or trade it, send me a PM and I will see what I can do. So yeah, that's it for now. If you have a question on any of these cards, please send me a private message as always. Yeah, this is Deck Build Videos signing off for now. Alright.